You've built wisdom and success by now. But if your pants are still saggy, shiny, or stuck in the past, they're holding you back. At 50 and beyond, style isn't about chasing trends. It's about owning pieces that make you look sharp, dignified, and confident. Let me show you the 7 pants mistakes men our age need to fix. Fast. Chapter 1. Retire the saggy, low-riding jeans. Let's start with the one pair of pants most men keep far too long: saggy, low-riding jeans. You probably know the type. They sit below the waist, slip down when you walk, and create that long torso, short leg illusion. The problem isn't just the look, it's the message. Low-rise jeans were built for younger men who wanted a casual, slouchy vibe. But once you hit 50, what they really do is weigh you down. They bunch at the waist, they exaggerate the stomach area, and they make your posture look weaker than it really is. The first step is fit. Jeans should sit at your natural waistline, not on your hips. This instantly changes your proportions. Your legs look longer, your midsection cleaner, and your posture stronger. A higher rise doesn't mean old-fashioned, it means balanced. It's the kind of subtle correction that makes the rest of your outfit fall into place. Second, pay attention to the seat and thigh. Saggy jeans often droop at the back, creating that diaper effect that every man should avoid. Look for a trim but comfortable fit through the seat and upper thigh. You want shape without squeeze. That balance is what keeps you looking sharp without feeling restricted. Third, think about the hem. Low-riding jeans are often paired with hems that puddle over the shoe. That extra fabric just drags down the entire look. Instead, aim for a clean break at the ankle. This small change makes even a casual outfit look intentional and put together. And finally, don't be afraid of structure. A jean with a little weight to the fabric will hold its shape, support your posture, and avoid that saggy look after a few hours of wear. Stretch fabrics are fine in moderation, but the goal is jeans that support you, not collapse on you. So the action steps are clear. Raise the rise, clean up the seat, trim the leg, and control the hem. You'll be amazed at how much taller, sharper, and more confident you look the moment you ditch those saggy, low-riding jeans. Now that we've tackled denim, let's move to another pant that clings to men's wardrobes for far too long: the overstuffed cargo pant. Chapter 2. Ditch the overstuffed cargo pants. Cargo pants were once practical. Back in the day, all those pockets made sense for work, travel, or outdoor gear. But let's be honest, by the time you're over 50, they rarely serve a real purpose anymore. Instead, they add bulk around your thighs, throw off your proportions, and give you that sloppy, stuck in the early 2000s look. Every pocket, flap, and zipper creates visual noise. And when you stuff them with keys, glasses, or a wallet, the fabric balloons in ways that make you appear heavier than you are. The fix isn't to abandon utility, it's to streamline it. What you want are trousers that offer comfort, versatility, and just enough function without looking overloaded. A clean chino or a modern technical pant does exactly that. With a slimmer leg and minimal detailing, they still give you freedom of movement while keeping the silhouette sharp. One of my go-to options is the Banana Republic Slim Traveler Pant. It's cut with a tailored leg, but built in a performance fabric that stretches and moves with you. That balance means you can wear it on a flight, to the office, or even with a sport coat without feeling restricted. You'll find it linked in the description below. Another excellent choice is the Vuori Meta Pant. This is what I call a hybrid pant. It has the polish of a chino, but the comfort of athletic wear. The waistband flexes, the seams are clean, and the fit works equally well with loafers or sneakers. If you want to retire your cargos without sacrificing comfort, this is one of the easiest upgrades you can make. That's also linked in the description for you. When you're choosing replacements, keep these actionable points in mind. Slim, not skinny. You want the leg to follow your shape without clinging. Minimal pockets. 2 side pockets and 2 at the back are all you need. Neutral colours. Navy, olive, and charcoal are versatile and timeless. Stretch fabric. Especially if you're used to the ease of cargo pants, a touch of stretch ensures all-day comfort. The result is cleaner lines, a more balanced frame, and a style that works in almost every setting. Retiring your cargos doesn't limit you. It actually opens up your wardrobe to sharper, more versatile options. Chapter 3. Forget the faded corduroys. Corduroy has history. It's rugged, it's comfortable, and it was once the backbone of weekend wear. But the problem comes when men keep holding on to those old, heavy wale cords in dull brown or tan. They crease awkwardly, add bulk in the thighs, and instantly give off that stuck-in-the-past impression. Instead of looking relaxed, they make you look dated. The truth is, corduroy isn't the enemy. The right kind can still look fantastic. The key is upgrading both the cut and the colour. Modern cords use a fine wale, the thinner ridges that give texture without adding volume. A slimmer leg keeps the silhouette clean, and darker tones like navy, charcoal, or olive make the fabric look elevated rather than dusty. Take the Todd Snyder Slim 5-pocket corduroy pant. It wears like denim but has a softer, more refined finish. The slim profile avoids that ballooning effect at the hips, while the fabric feels substantial enough to last. Pieces like this prove you don't have to abandon corduroy altogether. You just need to be selective. Another tip is pairing. Old cords often get thrown together with bulky sweaters or faded flannels, which doubles down on the heavy look. Try a slimmer cord with a lightweight merino sweater or even a crisp Oxford shirt. Balance the texture with something sleeker on top so the pants become the statement rather than part of the problem. Pay attention to length too. Corduroys that are too long and bunch at the ankle make you look sloppy, no matter how nice the cut. A slight break over your shoes keeps the line clean and avoids that extra fabric pooling at your feet. If you've been hanging on to those faded, shapeless cords for years, it's time to move on. The fabric deserves better representation in your wardrobe, and so do you. Think finer wale, slimmer cuts, and deeper colours. Those details will carry corduroy into the modern age, while still giving you that comfort and warmth it's known for. Now, while cords can make you look dated, the opposite problem comes from pants that try too hard to be trendy. And nowhere is that clearer than with skinny jeans. Chapter 4. Stop wearing skinny jeans that squeeze. Skinny jeans had their moment. They were everywhere in the early 2000s, and maybe you even tried them because they seemed modern and youthful. But past 50, they don't do you any favours. The problem with ultra-slim denim is that it exaggerates the wrong areas. They cling to the thighs, taper sharply at the calf, and make the midsection appear larger by contrast. What you're left with is a silhouette that looks more forced than flattering. The good news is, you don't need to abandon denim. The key is finding balance between sharp lines and comfortable breathing room. A straight or athletic taper cut gives you exactly that. The thighs have room to move, while the leg narrows just enough to look polished without feeling restrictive. Fit aside, wash matters just as much. Faded, distressed skinny jeans often give off the impression of trying too hard. Instead, go for darker indigo or clean black washes. They slim the leg naturally and pair easily with everything from a casual sweater to a sport coat. When you're evaluating jeans in the mirror, keep these checks in mind. Can you sit and bend without the fabric pulling at your knees? Does the waistband stay in place, or does it dig uncomfortably when you move? Do the calves taper so tightly that they bunch up over your shoes? If the answer to any of these is yes, then the cut is too extreme. The goal isn't to strangle the leg, it's to follow its natural shape. Another often overlooked detail is rise. Many skinny jeans are cut with a low rise, which shortens the legs visually. Choosing denim with a mid-rise instantly restores proportion, giving you height and balance. One last tip. Think about your footwear. Skinny jeans tend to demand narrow sneakers or boots, which limits your options. A straighter cut, on the other hand, works with loafers, brogues, or even casual trainers. That flexibility means you'll get far more mileage out of each pair. At this stage in life, you don't need jeans that look painted on. What you need is denim that supports your build, cleans up your lines, and feels like it was made for the man you are now, not the trends you left behind years ago. Chapter 5. Retire the wide baggy pleated golf pants. Golf pants are comfortable. They're roomy, they breathe, and for many men they became the go-to for weekends, travel, and even casual dinners. But here's the truth. The oversized pleats and extra fabric around the hips do you no favors. They balloon at the thighs, shorten the appearance of your legs, and create a boxy silhouette that makes you look heavier than you are. The solution isn't to abandon pleats entirely, it's to modernize them. Today's tailoring uses softer, slimmer pleats that provide comfort without the excess bulk. Pair that with a trimmer leg line and a higher quality fabric, and you get trousers that feel just as easy to wear but look infinitely sharper. A strong example is the Banana Republic Italian wool tuxedo pant. It uses lightweight wool that drapes cleanly with a single pleat for structure rather than bulk. You can wear it with a polo, a button-down, or even a sport coat, and the result is elegance without stiffness. You'll find it linked in the description below. Here are a few practical steps to guide your upgrade. Watch the rise. A mid-rise trouser lifts the waistline and lengthens your legs, avoiding that saggy, low-slung look. Go for fabric with drape. Wool blends or high-end cotton move with you and hold their shape, unlike the stiff polyester blends in many old golf pants. Keep pleats subtle. One gentle pleat is enough to provide room. Anything more creates unnecessary volume. And don't forget length. A slight break at the shoe is flattering. Pants that puddle over your sneakers or loafers instantly look dated. Think of it this way. Modern pleated trousers give you the comfort you're used to, but with the lines of a gentleman. They tell the world you value ease, but you also care about presentation. It's a simple shift, but one that can transform your entire wardrobe. When you replace the wide baggy golf pants with a tailored version, you'll notice how jackets fit better, shirts tuck cleaner, and shoes stand out more. Now, while bulky pleats can age your look, there's another fabric mistake that does the same in a different way: shiny polyester dress slacks. Chapter 6. Say goodbye to shiny polyester dress slacks. We've all seen them, those glossy synthetic dress pants that catch the light in all the wrong ways. They were once sold as the easy care solution for office wear in the 90s. You could wash them, dry them, and supposedly wear them without worrying about wrinkles. But the reality is that polyester slacks age poorly. The shine looks cheap, they cling awkwardly to the body, and they highlight every crease and fold instead of presenting a smooth, polished surface. On a man over 50, they don't read as professional. They read as outdated. The first step is to upgrade the fabric. Matte finishes are your friend. A wool blend or a high-quality stretch fabric absorbs the light instead of reflecting it. This keeps the trousers looking clean and understated. For instance, the Lululemon Commission Classic Fit Pant is a performance option that moves with you but has none of the sheen that betrays older synthetics. Its stretch fabric offers the same ease of movement as polyester, but without the plastic look. Another strong alternative is the Land's End Year-Rounder Stretch Wool Dress Pant. The cut is traditional enough to feel familiar, but the wool base ensures the pants drape properly and hold their shape throughout the day. With these, you get the comfort of stretch built into a fabric that still looks sharp, even after hours of wear. This is the kind of upgrade that pays off every time you step into a meeting, attend a dinner, or simply want to carry yourself with quiet authority. Paying attention to fit is equally important. Shiny polyester slacks often come in boxy, one-size-fits-all cuts that ignore proportion. A modern pair should follow your shape without clinging. Look for trousers that skim the thigh, taper gently toward the ankle, and stop with just a slight break at the shoe. This keeps the line of the leg long and clean, adding height and presence rather than bulk. If you've been holding on to polyester slacks because they feel easy, it's worth realizing that modern fabrics now offer the same convenience without the outdated shine. Choosing matte, structured trousers is one of the fastest ways to upgrade your wardrobe. They send a quiet but unmistakable signal. You've moved on from shortcuts and you're dressing with intention. Chapter 7. Retire the wrinkled, shapeless khakis. Khakis are one of those items every man seems to have in the closet. They're easy, they're familiar, and for decades they were sold as the safe pant choice for work and weekends alike. But the problem with standard khakis is simple. Most are made from cheap cotton blends that wrinkle easily, lose their shape after a few washes, and fade into that dull, lifeless beige. Instead of looking effortless, they make you look tired. And at this stage in life, you deserve better than tired. The good news is, you don't have to give up khakis completely. The solution is upgrading how you approach them. Think of them less as default pants and more as a piece that should work as hard as the rest of your wardrobe. Here's what to focus on. Fabric weight matters. Thin cotton twill collapses on the body, creating sag and wrinkles. Go for a slightly heavier fabric that holds its structure throughout the day. Color choices elevate. That washed-out beige is what makes khakis feel outdated. Instead, reach for deeper shades: olive, stone, navy, or even charcoal. They still give you versatility, but look sharper and more intentional. Fit should follow, not fight. Many khakis are cut too baggy in the seat and thigh, which adds bulk. Choose a straight or tapered leg that skims without squeezing. It cleans up your lines instantly. Care makes the difference. Even high-quality cotton will wrinkle if ignored. A quick press or steam before wearing keeps them looking crisp. And if ironing isn't your habit, consider blends that resist wrinkles without the shine of polyester. Pairing sets the tone. Old khakis often get worn with equally tired polos or oversized button-downs. Instead, match them with a crisp dress shirt, a lightweight sweater, or even a casual blazer. This turns a basic pant into a polished outfit. Khakis should never be the lazy option. They can still have a place in your wardrobe, but only if they're cut well, kept crisp, and styled with purpose. The days of sagging, wrinkled chinos are behind us, and that brings us full circle. We've covered 7 pant mistakes that can drag down a man's style after 50, along with the smarter choices that will elevate your look. Now let's step back and tie these lessons together. You don't need a closet full of suits to look sharp after 50. You just need to avoid the pants that age you and choose the ones that support your presence. Everything we've covered today is about dressing with intention, not trends, not shortcuts. That's how a man carries himself with confidence at any age.